Hello, I'm Rick with Elvis-A-Z, and we are continuing with the box set Memphis. And today we're going to do 6 songs, so it's going to be a little bit longer. But what I do, and I've done on the reviews, is I break it all down in chapters. So you'll be able to skip around to the songs you want to hear if you don't want to hear the difference between one or the other, or you want to just, you know, check them out later. It's up to you. But I try to make it easier for you because it's going to be a little bit longer of a video today. But I really want to try to get through as many songs on this box set as I can. But anyway, as always, we want to be listening with headphones with this. If you're not listening to it right now with headphones, then come back later because you're not going to hear the distinctions between the 2 years. Now, everything starts off with the original, and everything ends, and then it just alternates. Original, new, original, new. A little background on the engineer Matt Ross-Spang, just a little bit. He's the Grammy Award-winning engineer who's won 4 Grammys. The Grammys haven't been nominated for next year. I'd be very surprised if he's nominated for this one due to but you never know. Politics, all that stuff. He is from Memphis. He's actually done some engineering in Sun Studios. So, that's where I get a little bit of disappointment is the fact that he's from Memphis, but he's let some of the stuff go through. Today we're going to be doing Blue Moon, I've Got a Feeling, Any Day Now, From a Jack to a King, Solitaire, Talk About the Good Times. And at the top you see where it says, where's the QA? In all my career, I've always had a QA department within the company. QA, quality assurance, to make sure whatever, the hotel was up to star. I worked for 5-star hotels, and we had checks and balances for, near perfection. Any kind of production manufacturing company I worked for, we always had a QA department, and I don't know if those even exist anymore in industry, anything. And it's a shame because I don't think it really existed here, because we're going to notice a few things. I'm going to talk about Any Day Now here in a few minutes. But, let's just stop talking. Just remember, I've got everything put in chapters in all these reviews, so you can choose what songs you want to go to or come back to later without. It's down in the description, and it's also in the progress bar at the bottom, so you can just flip on over. And most of you probably know that those things exist, but I've been making sure that those are in there. So let's just start off with Blue Moon. It starts off with 1955, and then it goes to 2024, back and forth.
Blue moon, you saw me standing alone.
Too much volume, too much echo.
Without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own.
See, I think in the original, it shows the quality of his voice.
You knew just what I was there for.
So you can hear the S's in his voice on this.
You heard me saying a prayer for.
In the louder one, it just sounds like a hiss.
Someone I really could care for. Without love of my own.
You almost get a
You saw me
distortion.
standing alone, without a dream in my heart.
All right, so that's the first run through. And the disappointing part of it for me, for Blue Moon, that ruins it for me, it's just the extra volume and the extra echo. The original it's more haunting, and the second one it's just too much. I'm gonna play a little bit of it again, and I'll just kind of highlight. take it over to right here in the middle of 55. Actually, right here. This is what I was talking about. Towards the end. So this is the end of the 55 section, and it's going to kick into 2024. And just, it's so much of a difference.
You saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart.
It's just the volume just goes up too high for me, so I'm disappointed in Blue Moon. I just think I don't think they can't do anything with the Sun songs. I'm sorry, they were recorded in mono, and they're just, you can't do much with them, I don't think. So let's go to I've Got a Feeling in My Body. I love that guitar. The rhythm, the beat. This is 73.
When Moses walked the children out of Egypt land, said, now don't you worry, we're in the Lord's hands.
Not much difference.
He's gonna walk beside us, time is coming near. He's gonna wash away all our misery and our fear. I got a feeling in my body, this will be our lucky day.
Back in 73, you can hear the girls singing.
We'll be released from all our sorrow, even let alone away. When Daniel faced the lion, there wasn't any doubt.
Really not much of a difference in the overall production. A little bit louder.
I got a feeling in my body, this will be our lucky day. We'll be released from all our sorrow, even let alone away. Won't you lift your eyes up, children, lift them to the sky. Heaven stands before you, gates are open wide. Shelter for the weary, comfort for the weak. Leave the devil's evil, sweating on the street. I gotta.
All right, so there's really not much of a difference between the two as far as the overall production. The biggest thing that really stands out is the dropout of the overdubs in the new one. So I'm going to take us to a spot in that. I want to go to right here. This is where the background vocals are really strongest, the last two sections. So we're going to go from there. Now watch at this point, when it breaks into the last section of 2024, you're going to hear the girls just disappear. And that's where they put it, just, they've taken out the overdubs like they said they would.
We'll be released from all our sorrow, even let alone away. Won't you lift your eyes up, children, lift them to the sky. Heaven stands before you, gates are open wide. Shelter for the weary, comfort for the weak. Leave the devil's evil, sweating on the street. I gotta.
So you can really hear the overdubs drop out all of a sudden. So, they did what they said they were going to do. The overdub, I mean, I'm happy with the production. I love the original over the new one, because the background, it's the type of song it is. You need those girls in the background singing. It just fills it out. But it's kind of cool to hear it without Elvis. I mean without the overdubs. So that's I've Got a Feeling in My Body. Now, you notice how it's got Any Day Now on the list, but I'm going to save that for last, and there's a reason why. So what we're going to do is we're going to skip to From a Jack to a King. I had to do a little cut there because I wasn't getting the volume in my headphones when I started From a Jack to a King. So I will you'll notice a little edit there before I start for this song. So here we go, From a Jack to a King.
From a jack to a king.
This is 69.
From loneliness to a wedding ring. I played a ace and I won a queen.
You can hear the piano.
I walked away with your heart. From a jack to a king. With no regrets, I stacked hard last night, and Lady Luck played
Strings are
her
back in.
hand just right. Oh, you made me king of your heart. Oh, for just a little while, I thought that I might
Strings are gone in the back row,
lose again.
back down.
Oh, but just in time I saw the twinkle in your eye. From a jack to a king, from loneliness to wedding, wedding, wedding ring. I played an ace and I won the queen. Oh, you made me king of your heart.
His voice definitely stands out more here. It's just Elvis when the original has the background. All right, so we're gonna I'm gonna go do this section on here. I want to highlight. It's not a I have no issues with this one at all. So let's just I want to just kind of highlight a certain section here. I'm gonna pause this. So I want to take it from. What was it right here? Yeah, let's take it from right there.
From a jack to a king, from loneliness to wedding, wedding, wedding ring. I played an ace and I won the queen. Oh, you made me king of your heart. La da 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 la la da 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 la la la.
Yeah, you can actually hear Elvis a little bit of his enunciation of the words at the last section when they took out the overdub. So, yeah, I have no issues with From a Jack to a King. I like the way that sounds. I like them both. Of course, I'm originalist, so I always prefer the originals generally, but I do find some that some of the remasters that I really like. So that's From Jack to a King. Now, all right. So Solitaire is the next song, and I'm pretty much pleased with it. The only thing is that the volume overall kind of goes up a little bit between the original and the new version, but you're gonna really hear the difference when the overdubs back out. But you really hear Elvis's voice very clearly on the new version, where they've taken all those overdubs out. So let's take a listen. Solitaire.
There was a man, a lonely man, who lost his love through his indifference. A heart that cares, that went unshared until it died within his silence. And solitaire's the only game in town. And every road that takes him down. While life goes on around him everywhere, he's playing solitaire.
Wow. I like the way they drop out with the overdubs. You can really hear Elvis's voice. I still like the original with the overdubs, the strings and all that, but it's a nice, pleasant sound with the original. I want to replay something here, and so it really distinguishes what I'm talking about. I'm going to highlight it here. I'm going to go over to right here. This is the part where everything comes in. You hear the strings, everything coming in, but when it gets to the last part there in 2024, it just all drops out. But it's just, you really hear Elvis's voice even more. So let's take it from there.
And solitaire's the only game in town. Every road that takes him down. While life goes on around him everywhere, he's playing solitaire.
Yeah, they did. I'm pleased with that one. I can't complain. Once again, I like the productions, but I like them both the same. Depends on the moment, you know. Anyways, let's go to talk about the good times.
Well, I remember when I was just children, time the people used to treat the neighbors like a fellow man. And all day singing in big prayer meetings, when a man was proud to walk up and shake his neighbor's hand. Lord, you talk about the good times, talk about the good times. Oh, if you ever needed help, a friend was there. Some good neighbor will help lift your burden. The simple joys of life, the friends will share. But the times are harder, and the people are changing. Though most folks can tell you who their neighbors are. All the guns are loaded, front doors are bolted. Ain't this old world taking hate and fear just a little too far? Let's talk about the good times, talk about the good times. Oh, wish I could go back to the days I'm speaking of, when a friend would meet you and a smile would greet you. What this old world needs now, a little old-fashioned love.
All right, I had added more sections in than I really meant to, but it really stands out when they drop out the overdubs. I like both of them. So let me do this. I want to highlight where it really drops everything out. Right. Am I right here? Yeah, starting right here in the original where you got everything in there. Let's hear.
If you ever needed help, a friend was there. Some good neighbor will help lift your burden. The simple joys of life, the friends will share. But the times are harder, and the people are changing. Though most folks can tell you who their neighbors are. All the guns are loaded, front doors are bolted. Ain't this old world taking hate and fear just a little too far? Let's talk about the good.
Okay, I want to replay that section again because I actually, the song has kind of got a gospel feel to it, but when they drop out the backup quartet and the girls singing, I really like the way it sounds there too. So I'm going to take it back to right in the middle of this one where you got all the backup, but watch when it drops into the second part, the second section of 2024. I like that sound. I really do. Here we go.
The simple joys of life, the friends will share. But the times are harder, and the people are changing. Though most folks can tell you who their neighbors are. All the guns are loaded, front doors are bolted. Ain't this old world taking hate and fear just a little too far? Let's talk about the good times, talk about the good times.
I like them both really, but it sounds cool. I like the. Yeah, I'll give him an A for that one. I think it's a good redo. I keep saying I'm going to put a list of running total of what I thought's good, bad, and just okay. So I will do that. I'm going to try to add that to the end of this video, which I will do that. It's going to take me a little time to get this all edited, so I hope to have this up Thursday, sometime during the day. All right, so I'm going to go back up here to any day now. What we're going to do is let's take a listen to any day now, right now, just as normal. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show something to you. It didn't sound right. All right, here we go. Any day now. 1969.
Any day now,
What the heck was that? The drum popping in.
I will hear you say
Too much snare.
goodbye, my love.
God.
You'll be on your way. In my wild, beautiful bird, you will have fun. Any day now, I'll be all alone. Any day now,
Snare is too much.
when your restless eyes meet someone new. To my sad surprise, then the blue shadow will fall all over town. Any day now, love will be done. I know I shouldn't want to keep you.
I hate it. I absolutely hate it. How in the hell they let that thing get through? All right, so I'm just going to play just the first couple of sections so that you guys hear the two differences. And then we're going to do a little feature here that I want to highlight what they really screwed up on, I think. A lot of people have noticed this, and I've seen comments about it before. In fact, Michael Riker was the one who pointed out to me from the very beginning. And I heard it, but I never really caught on to it until he said something. But anyway, here's the first two sections of Any Day Now, starting with 69, then 2024, and then I'm going to end it. I'm going to end the agony.
Any day now, I will hear you say goodbye, my love. You'll be on your way from a jack to.
Sorry, dummy. I hit the wrong button. All right, so I am actually going to go back here for a second because if you notice when it transfers from the original to that one, you hear a big boom boom. Well, that's them cranking the volume up on one of the toms. And, I'll go halfway through this right here. A little bit. I don't want to go too much. You could barely hear the tom when they're playing. Now, watch. I'm going to go back here again. With the second it starts into 2024, you're going to hear the boom, boom. That's just cranking up the volume on it, and it's out of place.
Any day now.
I've said enough of that part. All right, so now I'm going to do something here. It's going to take me just a second to set up, and I'll pause. I'm going to pause here, and I'll come back to it. So just hang on. Okay. All right, guys. So right now I am back into the software that I use to edit all these things. If you notice, I'm sorry, guys. I'm playing around. Okay, 2024 is longer than by about 30 seconds than the original. So the original was spliced at a certain point to add to the end of this one to make it longer, right? So what they did is some idiot decided to splice it right at the point where it's right in the middle of Elvis saying "Any Day Now." And you can hear that in 2024 faintly, and I'm going to show you that. How in the world can a Grammy award winning engineer allow something like that to get through? I do not know. All right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these two because I don't need those anymore. You saw my point. So now I'm going to open up the two sections here, and let me see. Do I go further? Yeah. Okay. So now here's the end of the song. I let me play the end of the song of the original. All right. Make sure I'm at the beginning. We all know that ending. All right, so it fades out. So now let's listen to the ending before I highlight what I'm talking about. So now this is the ending of 2024. Damn snare. Right about here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to play it one more time. I pointed as if you could see. I pointed at the thing as if you could see my finger pointing at it. All right, so I'm going to play it again. Okay, actually what I'm going to do here is if you look at the top and you see the minutes, it says 0, 5, 10. Start listing at 10. Okay? And then I'm going to highlight it and loop it and you'll hear it. Love will let me down. You won't be around. Did you hear it? Watch this. Okay, enough said. I beat him up. That is. I'm not gonna say it. That's freaking ridiculous that something like that gets through. It's small. Most 90% of your people aren't going to hear it, I would think. But if you're listening with headphones, you hear that, and you're going to think, "What the hell is that?" Anyway, that's my rant on this song. Cancel. I need to close. Save. Yes. Okay, guys. Let me get back to the. So anyway, guys, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So here we go. Blue Moon wasn't happy with. Got a Feeling. I liked. Any Day Nail. I hate it. From a Jack to a King, Solitaire. So you got 4 out of 6 here. That's a little bit of improvement that I'm happy with. So we'll keep going. Let's figure out where the hell the QA department was. That'd be nice to hear from Spang to tell us where his QA department is. Probably hanging from a tree with a banana right at the moment. So that's it. I will have this out sometime. Well, it's 5 in the morning here for me Thursday. So I'll have this out sometime today. Once I get it edited out, put in the chapters, and add my up-to-date list of good, bad, and just flush. Have a good day. TCB. Thanks for watching. If you put your thoughts in the comments, please let me know if you're enjoying this. If you want me to continue, I enjoy doing it, but I really want everybody to get a grasp of these songs. If you have a particular song you're waiting for, put it in the comments now and I'll add it. I'm not doing anything in particular. I just go through and pick them as I go. So put it down. Thanks, everybody. Bye.